I do have that gun on my truck, so maybe that comes in handy.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Let me take this first. The bola gun is very useful though. Even on guys it doesn't like take out on its own, it like incapacitates them enough for me to move in safely and punch him in the face. That's how I want to investigate a little further. There's tall grass over there. That dude's up. There isn't one guy, two guys, three guys up here. And then I don't know where it's getting 14 to be entirely honest. I don't see that many marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Oh, these guys? Didn't even see those guys. Alright, he's out. I have to keep in mind that maybe some of these guys don't get knocked out with one of these shocks. I'm hoping if someone is like that, that it doesn't show as red. I'm trying to peek, okay. It doesn't show as red when I aim at them. I'm taking the red to heart, meaning this is going to knock them out. If I'm being lied to, that will hurt my feelings. And it would be very rude of Kojima to do that to me. I think that's good. All right, there's dude there. Bunch of dudes. 100 meters that way. See if I can get a better... Some grass over here I can chill in while getting a better view. Okay. Obviously, there's this guy. That guy. That guy. Behind me. Oh, they're using a vehicle. That's why they're all moving fast and weird and together. They're in a vehicle. This might not be a smart idea. But I'm going in. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. I don't have... Shit. Okay, well, I guess we're going full on attack mode here, I guess. I was a shotgun, right? Shoot him in the butt. Is that enough? He's down? Yes. Where? Oh, shit. Hello. This is a Kojima game. The hitting in the butt should be worth like 200% damage. I was trying to get through this stealthy and I just made one small but very big mistake. I moved a little too fast, a little too carelessly. I'm trying to hit him in the head, but he keeps just moving. Okay. I don't want to be out in the open like that. I want them to come to me. Because I have a shotgun. Maybe I should have made a sniper. All right, I'll get this assault rifle out. I'm trying to. What one's better? This can't work against PT, so I'll use it since I will want to be attacking PTs with the PT weapon. All right, 3 more to go. Let me get in here. No, Sam. Stay in here. Can't see. It's too bright. All right. Now... Oh, Trank Sniper. Okay. Let me pick this up. Cannot see him. But maybe if I get out in the open, I can see this guy. Well, they're on yellow. So maybe I shouldn't shoot him. But I would like to. Dead. Wait. Okay. I was like, wait, why did that say didn't go down? I am missing. There's this guy all the way over here. It looks like he's coming down from. Get back in here, take my PCC. Oh, I did. Shit. I shouldn't have done that.
The man we came to rescue appears to be unconscious. Place him in a protective bag and get him to safety.
I should have taken out the last guy before I examined this. I didn't even think about. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. He's in a bag. He'll survive. I guess I'm leaving my truck behind back there. I didn't have anything in it, did I? No, I don't think I did. Make this thing as close as possible. Maybe I'll be able to load him in there without much hassle.
All right, time to take our ailing friend to the Dowser shelter. We just need to figure out.
I can't, no, we can't, okay.
How to get over these mountains first.
Let me pick up all this stuff first. I don't know if I'm going to be able to drive, actually, with all my stuff. Or drive with him. Attach my back, hopefully. Yeah, just put him in the driver's seat, or in the passenger seat. Okay. And now we are going... Where? Going over there. I'm gonna guess I could go, like, get up like that. So I don't know why I stopped. Let me place a marker there. That looks like I should hopefully be able to drive up that thing. But I am in their vehicle. So I don't have the upgraded battery. But I do, like, do these vehicles get affected by our upgrades? Like, will I have a better battery efficiency? This guy with steep rides, we have to go a little bit of a zigzag that allows us to drive over more steep things. Another song. Gonna keep getting me claimed, Kojima. But I said it before. I'll say it again. I might be able to... There might be a streamer mode. I might be able to go in there and turn the music all the way down or something along those lines. But I don't mind the occasional video here and there not being monetized. I would care if I was getting strikes, but that isn't the case. And that really hasn't been the case for music in games for the longest time. I don't know if any of you know this, if you went back and if you were either here for when it was the case for me, or if you had went back and saw, but I used to do a lot of rhythm game videos for Rock Band and then Dance Central. New DLC would come out and do a video on it and so on and so forth. Back in the day, you would get actual strikes. They would give you actual strikes. 3 strikes and you're out, your channel's dead. Your channel's gone. So I'm very familiar with dealing with that. I don't believe I've ever gotten a strike, luckily. I have had a couple videos like fully taken down, but it was after the whole strike process thing changed. So it was just, hey, your whole video's blocked everywhere in the world. Like, delete it, you know? But now, for the vast majority of songs and stuff, you'll get, you will just have it claimed so you can't monetize it. You won't get any strikes. And I'm fine with that. It's part of the game. Kojima put it in there and triggered it at that moment for a reason, so I'm fine with it. Something you just have to deal with, you know. You gonna wake up? Perfect timing.
Ah, there you are. Thank goodness. And you saved my friend too. Give me a moment to take stock. Wow, he looks as healthy as ever, despite having been held captive in enemy territory. That's amazing.
That is amazing. I'm amazing.
There's something special about you.
50,000 total likes for completing orders.
I can tell.
Almost 2 full stars for that.
You might be just the person I've been looking for. This was meant to be. I can feel it. Bring me online with your Cupid.
Alright, we'll skip this. Like I said, don't need to see it a million times. Looks like our next main base is over there to the east a little bit. The Dowser. Oh, there's a slingshot or a zipline. Upgrade version of the PCC capable of building a larger range of structures. Can build. Looks like we're getting our zip lines. Boost skeleton. Boost skeleton silver. Boost skeleton gold. Some music. Good old zip lines. Those were a go-to, like I was saying, or I think I was saying in the last recording session. Zip lines were a go-to in the first game. I filled up entire chiral bandwidth sections with zip lines.
I'm a part of the chiral network now, am I? You can't even begin to imagine how much this is going to benefit my work. As thanks, I've shared the schematic for a level 2 PCC. I sense you'll need to build all kinds of structures to deal with the obstacles you're going to encounter from here on out. For instance, this more advanced PCC will allow you to fabricate zip lines. And this zip line's design is even better than the one you used back in the UCA.
Love to hear it.
Also have another gift to share. A schematic for a boost skeleton. Throw it on and it'll allow you to carry heavy cargo with relative ease. And prepare to be amazed when you give it a boost. You'll run faster than ever and jump even farther too. That's a signature feature. It also has shock absorbers that reduce the damage you take from a big drop. But don't forget that boosting consumes battery power, so make sure you've got enough for when you need to rely on these features. Oh, and in case you're wondering, that friend of mine you rescued is doing well. His condition is stable and he's just catching up on some sleep. I can't
She's just
thank you enough
sleeping.
for getting him out.
Tell me about your work. What the heck is a
I search
dowser?
for underground streams and mineral veins. My gift also allows me to perceive distant objects.
Your gift?
So, people sometimes ask me to track down lost items for them as well. But I only identify the general location. I leave it to my friend to handle the actual retrieval. Like the old design, this zipline enables an individual to travel quickly between two anchors. However, you'll find it offers greater comfort and freedom of movement to the rider. Also, the lines themselves can now curve ever so slightly if necessary, which makes zipping around more viable in areas with plentiful obstacles. You see, even if I know where the thing I'm searching for is, it doesn't mean I can get there. That's why I've been looking into tools like this to facilitate travel. And with any luck, I'll have more solutions like this to share in the near future.
I love the zip lines, man.
Item I'd located. The request came from a drawbridge member, actually Hartman.
Yep, I know
He
him.
said it was essential for his research into using the beach for jumping. Anyway, I used my gift to ascertain the item's location. We knew that area wasn't safe, but my friend was willing to take the risk regardless. And despite what happened, he still managed to complete the job. I'll admit, he can be a bit reckless, but when he resolves to do something, he always sees it through.
Guess
There's another
our next
request
thing
I'd
is to go
like
see
send
Hartman.
away, but I'll need a little more time to get everything in order. I'm still in the middle of processing the item my friend recovered before he got captured. So, I hope you don't mind waiting.
I do mind
I hate to
waiting.
inconvenience you, especially since I wouldn't even be able to make this request if you hadn't saved him. Oh, by the way, do you like apples?
The heck?
My
God,
friend brought a few back with him. It's just a shame he grabbed them before they'd fully ripened. He's got a bit of an impulsive nature, just his way. But don't worry, they'll be ready to eat soon enough. I'll send them
What
to you.
the? Apples?
Thank you again, Sam.
I'm glad you were able to get them out safely. That group was more dangerous than your average band of hostiles. Those weapons they were carrying were state-of-the-art. You'll need to keep an eye out for them in the future. Groups like these make me nervous about letting Tomorrow spend time outside, even though she's doing better. When you return to the G3 Magellan, you should see for yourself how much progress she's made. And get some rest. You're long overdue. I'm sure Dahlman's tired too.
Is there any orders here? Maybe like standard? Silver rocks. It's like I'm sure I could do a zip line. Every BT in the area. Floating. So those are just normal BTs. I'm not worried about those, but I'm not going to do that right now. What I'm going to do is go here, play my materials, get all the chiral crystals, steal them, and then go take this bad boy to... Yes, I know the Magellan's over there. Okay, get in here. Hopefully don't run over these porters that I know are behind me. I'm saying it out loud. Okay. Go over to this guy, because he's got both those upgrades. Cargo management, can I just move them? Yep, perfect. Well, I'll put all these on my back. And then just move this over to here. Since this has got both cannons on it already without me having to fabricate anything. I might as well pick up something for the dowser just in the area. You know, I'd probably be out going back out right here anyway, but I think we're already pretty close to 2 stars. Maybe this will push us over. Waka waka. Definitely, that is definitely what it sounded like she said. Maybe you'll have apples. That is actually a good number of likes. That might get us to at least 2 stars. Almost 3. Damn.
My latest project is complete. Thanks
Desert
to you.
green. Oh well.
Hope
I was
you
hoping to
like
get
it this
something.
time. I've increased your allocation of material.
Yep.
I got my hands on a camo pack. I said, I'm actually your continued take care now.
I haven't really noticed much of a difference with the camo because I try to avoid combat anyway, and then I get caught
You really are Captain Dependable.
through my own idiocy. And there's a, what is this? I'm assuming this is a, yeah, was it request? It's like we might be able to go zip, 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 you know? And just zip all the way across back to the space. Like that's how useful those zip lines can be. It takes some time getting them set up because you need to be, you know, down in that area where you want to go. But once you get them all set up, they could definitely take place of, you know, monorails in most situations. Covered in blood and shit. Maybe not actual shit, but
Hey, come on.
Sam, you're scaring her.
I'm sorry, but you have to stay on board. It's too dangerous to go out by yourself. And you'll have to put on your shoes.
Hey, apple. Apples.
Look at this, Tamara. They're not quite ripe yet, but I think they might.
Well, that's not good.
It's okay, Tamara. Really. For you.
So she has like the opposite of what Rainy can do. She accelerates it as opposed to bringing it back. Now I'm gonna take a shower before going to bed. Covered in blood. Dollman's definitely gonna yell at you to shower. Yes, I'm gonna just sleep until morning. Let me go back to bed. Usually I'll just get up, but it's been a day. Get some extra sleep.
Hey Sam, had yourself a good kip? There's something we'd like to discuss with you. Might come into the bridge for a quick chat?
Yep, sure, but after I take a shower. take a shower and do some stuff in my room real quick. Only 2 chiral crystals, that's it. Can I eat the apple? No. At least not yet. Electrobiote consumed. Recharge my battery. Ever so slightly. Let's change our look. I don't want... Let's go... a little bit of orange. Dalman's outfit, I'll keep him, he's good. A little bit of green on the BB. Wear backwards. Change it up yellow. I'm not wearing any glasses, why not? Check on Lou, I'm fine. Use sync, whatever. Dalman. Let's talk to Dalman.
That friend of the dowser we rescued was a very brave man, don't you think? To go to such a dangerous place all by himself, in spite of the countless potential risks. Perhaps it would have been better if he wasn't quite so brave. The armed survivalists don't seem concerned in the least about causing people's deaths. It's unconscionable, terrifying too. Man, the thought alone's enough to make me feel sick. Sam, none of us can go through catastrophic trauma without being forever scarred by the experience. Trying to reclaim a sense of normalcy through routine can help the heart to heal. Your deliveries are making a big difference, Sam. For others and for yourself.
For others and for yourself. Alright, let's go to the bridge and see what our guys want.
Glad you're here. I thought both of you should have a say in this. Listen, about the girl, tomorrow. This is the spot where we picked her up. We're still reading Tarfall activity there, which means there might still be a passage to the other side. It's possible she could still use it to go back home.
You want to send her back to that hellhole?
If that's where her family is, it's where she belongs.
You've got to be kidding me.
This isn't her world. She isn't one of us. That chrysalis, we found her inside. It was filled with a fluid that contained amino acids. One's identical in structure to the kind found in tar.
I'm sorry, there are amino acids in tar? As in proteins?
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Or to be more accurate, be born from it? Some have even theorized that the tar is a sort of primordial soup.
Wait, are you saying that tomorrow is a chiral creature?
No, not at all. Her DNA and cellular structure prove that she's human.
Well, the world we found her in was filled with the dead. Almost like some kind of beach. But tomorrow herself is alive. She's a living human being. We should look after her here. Women and children and the weak have always been easy targets. In every conflict and disaster, we're always the first to suffer.
But even if her world is as bleak as you suspect, she may still be happier there, surrounded by the friends and family she knows and loves.
Friends and family don't guarantee happiness. Not in the least.
I understand how you feel, but I believe she should stay with us. Sam.
I was there. I saw her home. And it was a hellhole. We can't send her back.
All right. I'm pulling rank and making the call. She stays. At least until things have calmed down. Understood?
She's back there. They know it. We're not gonna go try and talk to her, or just gonna go straight back to bed? Sounds like someone's running up the stairs. Or something.
Did you hear that just now? It came from the hall outside.
Yes, I did. What do you got to say, Dalman?
It's hard to say what we should do about tomorrow.
No, I don't think it is.
Everyone is of a different opinion is to be expected. Our positions are informed by our past experiences. To me, it matters less where I am than who I am with. So long as I am in the company of those I care about, I am happy to go wherever. But what does tomorrow think, I wonder? Until she can speak for herself, I believe we should go with what Fragile has decided.
She asked me too.
Sam, I can't find Tomorrow. She must have left in Magellan at some point. She's not wearing a room terminal, so we have no way of tracking her position.
That's
And
fun.
the continent is full of dangers she's never encountered.
I should mention she didn't appear to have received even a single vaccination. So I decided to repurpose the batch Denman left for Lou and gave her the full gamut. She's been immunized against just about everything, so you've got nothing to worry about on that score.
But she's still a stranger in the world that isn't her own. And I don't think she's capable of surviving out there. Not all by herself. Please, Sam. Find Tomorrow for us.
And be sure to take a weapon with you, just in case. When you're ready, check the main order on the delivery terminal for more information about what to expect.
How do I know what to expect when we don't know where she is? Where she's going? Where she has been? Alright, let's take the order.
Sam, something worrying came to my attention while I was searching for Tomorrow. There have been a few reports of mechanized belligerents in this region.
Okay.
You should consider them hostile if and when you come into contact. So, review your equipment loadout via the delivery terminal and make sure you're prepared for anything. Only then should you pick up the next main order.
All of Drawbridge is committed to helping you find Tomorrow. Let's bring her back home, Sam.
Are those mechanized delinquents or whatever the heck you call them? The guys that was with Higgs? I put 3 of those PCCs. I'm gonna end up recycling the ones. Got shotguns there. Shotgun. Okay. Floating carriers. Recycle my PCC ones because they're useless. Fabricate, recycle, and store. Two. Recycle. All right. I don't have any others. And then I should have just stored this while I was here. Store materials. and we should be good. I don't really know how we're gonna go about this.
Look, Sam, tomorrow's footprints. Why don't we see where they lead?
I'm assuming these are the pink ones. There's our first glimpse at a zip line. Something I'll just look for tomorrow. Wearing a raincoat.
Gotcha.
How far could you have gotten? Time works differently. Sometimes they're like, oh yeah, it feels like it's been like 5 minutes, but it's actually like, oh, it's been days, I guess.
Sam, I think I've got something. Check the marker I've added to your map.
I'm just gonna keep following our footprints. If they stop, then I'll go to the marker. But at least this give me an idea of the route that she took, so I know it's a good route. Survival kit. The inventor. That doesn't look good.
Sam, you see that structure?
Yep. Tomorrow built it.
Tomorrow was the one who built it.
Yep. Definitely see that. Want me to like get out and like go talk to it? If I upgrade her shelter, she'll be like cool with me. Goes back down here. I'm gonna try and stay in my car.
You think tomorrow perhaps use this rope to make her descend?
Maybe. That's what the feetsies would feetsies prince would tell us.
Look, that one.
This is obviously not how God intended me to do this. But I do things the way God didn't intend all the time, so why different in Death Stranding? Pick that up. I feel like we're just going back the same way. You couldn't see these footprints before? Went all the way up there, built a timefall shelter, and then just came back.
Sam, we might have found tomorrow's trail.
I'm on it right now. What are you talking about?
Check the marker on your map. It may help you track her down.
Oh, we're still going this way. I was like... how did we not see her footprints going this way before? Nom nom nom. No, nomnom.com. It's a pretty good name. Nomnom.com. She built a ladder to get across.
I think tomorrow might be the one who plays
I've got a vehicle. I'm seeing some enemies up here. Might be time to put our machine gun to the test.
Did your Ultra deck just move? I don't sense any BTs. Be careful, Sam. It may not be a BT, but something's out there.